Inspire 2016 with your monthly reading for the month of October 2019, focusing on your career and work life. So I hope that you have a good month so far for the month of September, and see what is in store for you for next month, which is October 2019. So the first card for you, presenting the present position of your spread towards the beginning of the month, you have the Seven of Clubs. So the Seven of Clubs here indicates that in the beginning of the month you might be a bit defensive on what you do. Possibly maybe you just move from one department to a new department, or maybe you just being promoted or changed to a new positions. Those type of things can be one of the reason why you are feeling a bit defensive, or even like if some people are questioning you about your motive or what you want in conjunction with your goals in some way. So this sort of thing is always like a sensitive issue for many people, like your peers or your colleagues or your boss wanted to know what is your true motivation of maybe working in your current position or changing the job that you have right now, or whatever it is, you know. So just be careful on, you know, drawing whatever you know, saying what you wanted to say, because some people, they are very, very sensitive. So try to be calm and also be practical on what you say, and just not to be too sensitive towards other people. So the next one that you have, representing the influence card or the bridge cards towards the middle of the month, you have the Eight of Diamonds. So the Eight of Diamonds here indicates that I think you are working towards your goals here. So it looks like that if you are defending your, let's say if you are presenting your business or your projects, your proposal and things like that, you may have to juggle several different projects possibly in the past, and this is finally paid off. So it's finally paid off for you, so that you get what you want. But the thing is that towards the beginning of the month you may have to defend those ideas, you know. You may have to defend why you are proposing this, why you are doing this, and why you are doing that, and things like that. But towards the middle of the month, everything becomes so clear for you to get what you want. So it's finally possibly you get the job. If you are looking towards the middle of the month, you possibly will start on the job trainings or any sort of educations class, or possibly seminars or things like that to enhance your skills. So the next card that you are presenting the past position of your spread, you have the Three of Diamonds. So yeah, in the past you have been possibly collaborating with other people to gain more experience, and this is something that help you through to complete the projects, or to get what you want. That's possibly the case here, to get the same goal, to achieve your the same common goal with other people. So other than that, if you are trying to find a new job, maybe if you are not working right now, so there are several people that wanted to help you out. So it looks like that people wanted to collaborate with you, or maybe like if you have your own YouTube channel, that maybe people are contacting you to collaborate with each other, so that you can make a new content or reaching more audience and those type of things. So, but it's not limited only for your YouTube channel. It can be also like if you have your own business, maybe you have collaboration with other people or other folks from the same business models, and to double the audience that you have, or to get more customers, those type of things. So the next one that you have, representing the things that you learned from the past, you have the Seven of Spades. So this is something very clear here. There is something that you have been suspicious, maybe for the past few months or for the past few weeks or so, that people are trying to get you off the game. Like people are trying to kick you out in some way from out of business and things like that, trying to copy what you do, and possibly the strategy that you have if you have your own business. Other ones can also be if you are looking for a new job, possibly they are not really like looking at you as somebody that they wanted to hire. They just want to play with you. Those type of things can be happening. Some of the customers or some of the companies, they are not just they just want to get to know you, just for the sake of that. They are not looking into hiring you and things like that, and that's really disturbing. Like you've wasted your time to attend this, like say the interview several different times, but in the end you didn't get a job. So those type of things can be one of the reason why this card is here. So the next card is representing the things that you need to let go of. You have the Ace of Club. So this card is a bit tricky here because especially in these positions, but the thing is that maybe several different projects that have been working in the past may no longer working again, and sometimes it's very hard to let go. Sometimes it's very hard because maybe it's your baby kind of thing. You have been working this for past 3 years or 4 years in some way, but in the end it's not really going to pay off, and there's nothing like revenues or things like that. Like as long as you don't give up on that, it is okay. But if you feel that this is something that may not work in the middle or in the future, it's time to let go. So any new projects or any project that you felt not going to work because it's just too much competitions, or even like it's not going anywhere, there is no significant growth, it's time to let go. Just try to focus on the thing that is working. So the next card that you have representing the future cards towards the end of the month, you have the Two of Hearts. So the Two of Hearts here indicates that it's finally you will be finalizing the deal in some way. If you have been thinking of, like you've started the month with like defending yourself on any sort of proposal or project that you wanted to work in, and then you finally be able to get it in the middle of the month, and towards the end of the month it's time to seal it down, time to make it into official things. So if you wanted to launch your new products, or launch your new business, or even like changing career completely, and this is the time for you to do it towards the end of the month. And this is something that any changes or any disagreements or any conflict that you have in the past is finally get resolved, and this is the time for you to get the ball rolling. So you will get it to sign a contract or whatever it is, to get hired, and finally you'll be able to start a new endeavor that you wish to do. So the next card, or the last card actually, to clarify the whole readings, at the bottom of the deck you have the Five of Spades. So the message of this card is actually try not to be conflicted or argue with any other people, because you might be feeling the needs to do that. Sometimes when people are challenging you and then speak harsh words, you might be tempted to reply them back with the same harsh word, or even worse words, like even like a very bad words, to just cursing them or whatever it is. But the thing is that the challenges here of this card is actually try to calm you down, try to be practical, and not just replying them with whatever harsh word that they give you. It's not going to give you any good, and this is something that you wish to do if you know this ahead of time. So because in the end they might be ended up to be your friend if you don't speak that harsh words, or not replying them in the harsh way. How to eliminate any competitors? You just have to be a friend with them and become the same, to collaborate with them. That's how you can win out of the competitions, how to win your competitors in some way. And it happen in any sort of the world, you know, in any competitions. If you have your own business, or even in the organizations or in the company, there's the same thing. How to win your competitors, to be friend with them. So I hope that this reading is helpful, and if you like the reading, just click like, and if you haven't subscribed, just click subscribe and push the bell icon so that you get a notification every time we publish a new video. And if you want to send your donations if you want to donate, just send your donation via PayPal to this email address, and see you next month. Thank you.